Okay. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Farm to Table. Last 2 weeks, the first week we visited CCC Loving Garden. The second week, we visited a very professional tiger garden and also a backyard garden. And today, welcome to our part 3, 雪影 Garden. I will bring you to visit 雪影 Garden. There are so many things I want to show you, but because of the limited time, I only have several highlights for you. Hope in the near future, the owners can welcome everyone to have a real, like true visit, like a field trip. And today, we're also very pleased to have the owner, Mr. Brian Gates and Mrs. Xue Yingtai be with us today. Okay, I would like everyone to say hello to Mr. Brian Gates and Mrs. Xue Yingtai.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Morning.
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 Okay, good. And I hope when you watch our movie, you will think about some questions to ask them because there's a very interesting topic there. And today, the highlights will be included like a chicken farm. So first visit, first stop, we will visit chicken farm. And then we will have the beekeeper and fishing and vineyard and try to see how to make the wine by yourself. And also we will visit the huge garden. And of course, the last part will be, does anyone know our last part? Farm to table. How do you think we'll put on the table?
A plant.
A corn?
What? A plant.
A plant. Okay, that's good. We will find out later. Okay, I think because of time, I would like to start the first highlights chicken farm. So welcome. This is our little helper, Christina, feeding the chicken.
哎，王磊，我看不到呢。
They can't see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, can you see it now?
No, we just have a screen that says Zoom.
I see, no problem.
You can see now?
No.
Okay, I think since you know it, you just listen.
Okay, wait. Can you pause it, Wang Lei?
Do you want me to pause it?
Yeah. So, what are you, Brian? What are you using to watch the video? What are you using on? Are you using an iPad?
Yeah, we're using a Apple.
Okay.
No. What's the sharing?
No, it's fine.
We had it before, but then all of a sudden it just went out. Let me go get some glasses, okay? Just a minute.
We can't see anything.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, just share your screen again. Share your screen again, Wang Lei. Maybe it'll work.
Did you press it already?
Just 1 second, sorry.
Just share it one more time.
One more time, okay.
Yeah. Here.
You want me to do this way maybe? It's better?
No, just play it full screen. Play it full screen.
Okay, the full screen seems I cannot, even with the base bar, I cannot pause it anymore.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened.
Where's the? Okay, can you?
Right there. Can't see.
What should I do? Do you want me to keep doing?
Yeah, just play it. Just play it.
Okay.
What's wrong with this? Okay, hold on.
Okay, we will try again.
Oh, now it's fine.
Fine.
Okay, good.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. I think Christina is a little afraid, but the chicken seems very gentle and polite. Oops, a little scared. Can you guess how many chickens here?
Wow, 这里的鸡生长都有很好的环境哦，这里还有个小后院给他们，而且是在一个很阴凉的地方，好舒服。我来看看他们在干什么。在这里，非常舒服的环境，鸡都很快乐呢。Oh my God! Lost my chicken. They're so happy run around.
The chickens are very enjoyed the organic vegetables from the garden. They live very healthy life.
看我家的鸡，比人还吃得好呢，都吃我 organic 的菜。Come on, come on, everybody come on. Get some vegetables for you guys.
They are rage-free chickens, which means they can play outside freely. They can even pick up their food on the grass. There's very huge fields for them.
一般我是用玉米给它吃，还有呢，这个是外面买的这样是帮助它下蛋比较有接上营养的，或者有时候再接点那个 oyster shells 进去，因为有钙，所以鸡蛋就比较硬一点。然后它这里呢是它的那个下蛋的地方，如果它里面就这样下蛋。就跟我们人一样，他上厕所了，该去哪里地方就去哪里地方，
他都知道，
他都知道去哪里的，就每一个都有。他很喜欢躲在里面，因为什么？他不喜欢直接看着他，所以呢，这个东西呢就把它盖一下，它可以进去。
他们一次下几个蛋？
大概可能是下一天，或者现在它鸡有好多品种的。有的下蛋比较高，有的下蛋比较低一点的。我这个我就买的，因为我要鸡蛋，我就买的比较高一点的品种。 就下个5个吧，这样子吧。说不定的，我也不知道。
他们冬天也持续的下蛋，对吧？
对，冬天我是给它一个灯，装一个灯泡，就是暖灯，这个就是灯泡来的。有个灯，把它安着挂在那里，然后呢，它就有那个接暖的功能，所以它一直会下蛋。有的人呢，他就不弄的话呢，所以呢，它那个蛋呢就下的没那么高。鸡呢，它一般下蛋呢。他就喜欢那个有稻草的地方。你看这里，我放了这个桶在这里，就是下的蛋。
我们来看一下。
他经常躲在一个地方下蛋的，有时候会跑到上面去下的。所以我有时候留意他就是看到有哪里有蛋，他就跟着第2个去同一个地方去下蛋了。
好，我们都可以看到这些鸡在这里它的生长的环境，然后吃的也是天然的东西，不打针的，所以这些一切都是比较环保、比较健康的。
里面也是下蛋的地方。我本来想买点稻草，这你看这个棍子一个一个，就是鸡站在上面睡觉。鸡跟我们人不一样，鸡是喜欢站着睡觉，跟小鸟同一类的，站着。我们是躺着睡觉，他们是站着睡觉的。
你们的农场现在有多少只鸡？
我现在大概可能有100只左右吧，因为买的时候你记得是多少只，后来呢是给动物吃啦，给老鹰吃啦，所以呢，因为我都放它出去放养的，因为它们喜欢去外面吃小虫啊，吃蚯蚓啊，吃草啊这些东西外面的食物，所以呢。鸡蛋比较好吃，就它喜欢吃里面外面那个东西，所以呢，它就蟹蛋率也比较高，蟹蛋那个鸡蛋黄黄的里面就是非常好吃的，所以它就夏天了，它们会吃鸡粮会少的，因为外面可以找到
食物多，OK。
冬天呢，它们要给它多吃点，因为如果它身上没有那个 protein 的话，太冷了。所以他们那个身体不行，所以冬天呢，他吃的食物了就会比较多一点。因为这个疫情嘛，我就开始在家里，自救了，就开始养了一批幼鸡，大概这批幼鸡啦，应该是有8个礼拜了。幼鸡跟那个下蛋鸡是有点不一样的，幼鸡呢，它就是爱吃东西，它就活动比较少，所以呢，它长胖比较快。一般你在外面买的幼鸡，大概它们就6到8个礼拜最多了就卖了，可能5个礼拜、6个礼拜、7个礼拜这样。我自己养了，因为我想着好吃，所以呢我就时间拉长一点，我就不给它那个食物，就不给它那太多的protein 的食物，它有18%、20%、25%，我尽量降到最少的。我是买了一些玉米跟它混在一起，所以呢它就会慢慢的长大，不会长得特快，所以呢那个肉就比较好吃点，结实一点这样子的。那里
好，看到这里有小鸡仔。
对，然后这个就是这个暖灯了，就这些就是暖灯挂在这里，我可以把电插起来，你们可以照着进去。
这样可以看到。好多小鸡仔。
大概这个小鸡呢，3 礼拜吧，一从一出生我就买，第二天我就买了，就不是第二天别人送过来的了。OK，大概3个礼拜吧。
哦，好可爱。
Come here.
There.
Come on.
The little chickens are about 3 weeks old, and they are very shy when they see the strangers.
That's so cute. They grow up so fast.
This one just wants to show off.
I didn't know they have
Okay. So this is our first stop, chicken farm. Do you have any questions for our owners today?
Campers, just raise your hand and I can look for you. I can see if you're raising your hand or just give me some sort of signal. Do you have any questions about chickens? Has anyone ever seen a chicken farm before? Especially like a free range chicken farm? Raise your hand if you've seen a chicken farm before. Has anyone ever raised chickens themselves? Have you ever raised your own chickens? Curtis has raised his own chickens. Adam, you've raised a chicken before? You've had chickens before, Adam? I have some friends that have chickens, but not as many as this. So you've had chickens before, Adam? Yeah.
My grandpa raised chickens, and then my mom he only has 10 raised chickens.
Oh. So okay. Thank you, Sophie. But Adam, your mom you said Sophie, you said your mom has chickens, and Adam, you said your grandpa has chickens.
Yes.
Wow.
My mom used to.
Oh, yeah.
We never had chickens.
Yeah, Curtis used to have chickens and kids because he had goats.
Okay, good. I have actually some questions for you. So the first one, can someone guess how many chickens total in the farm?
Raise your hand if you want to guess how many chickens there are. Okay, Timmy, how many chickens do you think there are?
100.
100 chickens? Does anyone have another guess? Okay.
Yeah, great job.
Oh, that's
you
a
are
guess.
exactly the number.
Oh, that's exactly the number. Sam?
Yeah.
Sam, were you gonna get?
Yeah.
102.
102.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I think it was the owner mentioned, right? Because even she cannot remember exactly the number of the chickens, because sometimes the animal, eat the chickens, right? Or even the eagle, caught the chickens. So they cannot remember even now. Another question is, do you think the chicken can lay eggs in the winter?
What do you think,
It's
campers?
the same laying boxes. The laying boxes.
Okay. What do you think,
Okay.
Chloe? Do you think you can lay in the winter? Like, do you think they can lay?
I like chicken soup.
You think the chickens are cute? Okay, thanks, Chloe.
That's good. Okay, I think, the questions need to come up, maybe take a few minutes, right?
So yeah, Mr. Brian was explaining how they can have chickens in the winter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr. Brian.
Turn on a light, give them heat, and to simulate the summertime hours where the sun comes up at about 6 and goes down at like 9:30 at night. So therefore, it makes them think that, the days are still long. So they don't go into hibernation like they would normally. So we kind of trick them. And the laying boxes are always the laying boxes. That's what they have laid in. And so they continue to lay in the same place because that's their place to lay an egg.
Wow, that's great information to know.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Now our second stop will be beekeeper. I bet you will have a lot of questions for Mr. Brian. Okay, let's keep watching beekeeper.
Native America.
这是我们今天买回来的蜂蜜，这是一箱蜂，那个蜜蜂，今天就把它放到那个密封箱子里面。我们首先呢，这样子，首先呢，它里面有一罐零食的食物，我们首先就把这一罐零食的食物，因为在路上它要给它那个食物吃的。所以我们就要把这一罐零食的食物先拿出来。然后我们就把它挪到首先就一整个蜂蜜箱子放在里面，让它在那个箱子里面熟悉一下那个环境。这个黑色的东西呢，我要把它那个小东西把它拿出来，因为这里面是一个蜂王。
Now we will take out the small box with the cream bee inside.
这蜂王就在里面，蜂蜜就会围着那个蜂王在里面的。我们今天就不把蜂王直接放出来，让它在里面待个一天，然后第二天呢才把它放出来。
We just bought the bee. We will let them get used to the new home. And I will not release the queen bee until next day. This is the bee food. We will make some hole. Make sure they can eat from the hole.
所
sorry for the effect of the video since we have big one, so it's not good effect.
One way we can fix that.
You want me to?
No. When you share your screen, when you share your video, before you share it, you have to hit optimize for video.
Do you want me to try again?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you fast forward to this part?
Yeah.
So stop sharing.
Just 1 second. I will finish this part. Now this is the bees that they just bought, so they transfer to their new beehive. But they will let them to get used to the environment, also make some new friends here, and so they will mix together. You need to be very careful to put the new frame there, in case to hurt the bees. Now we use more smokes to calm down the bees.
I wonder how many bees are there. Maybe more than 100.
More than that. Okay, so welcome to the new home. Okay, I will stop here now. Okay.
Yep. So we can ask questions again.
So far, or do you?
Well, campers, do you have any? So I can teach you how to do that. But campers, do you have any questions about the bees? Are bees bad? Are bees bad? Campers, do you think bees are bad?
No.
What do you think? No, bees are very good. They're very good for our environment.
They're dying at the alarming rate.
What was that, Jeffrey? Say that one more time.
They give us honey.
They give us honey, but they also do something else that's very important.
And other food, and they pollinate about 50% of the fruits on the whole earth.
Yeah, they do important pollination, so it helps plants grow new plants.
One of the most known things about bees are that they are dying at an alarming rate, and that is sad.
Yeah, so we need to make sure we protect our bees. That's right.
What,
hey, Long Life?
Yes.
Yeah, Sophie, you have a question?
What do we do for the bees?
What do we do for the bees? How do we help the bees?
Okay, got it.
How do you know how we can help the bees, everyone? Any ideas? Maybe you can have a farm.
Good tree for the bees to go in.
Yeah, make homes for the bees. That's what they're doing at their farm. They make homes for the bees, right? Adam, you have a question. You have something to say. What are you thinking, Adam?
Maybe putting back the honey where you take it from.
Saving some honey for the bees. That's a good idea, right?
Yes.
And then Sam, you have something?
Protecting the bees from other parasites that kill the bees.
Yeah.
That like affect that are useful at the beginning when they're born, but not useful because
when they're old and the parasite gets to them, they have flightless wings.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You've learned a lot about bees. Wow.
Yeah, I'm impressed with so many knowledge that you have. But we do have lots of information. Okay, we will try keep watching after this session.
Okay. Wang Lei, did you click optimize for
Yes,
video?
I
Okay,
did.
then it should work better.
Let's see. Maybe hope this part will get no.
Wow. It's a little bit better, Wang Lei.
Isn't it? Okay. I'm thinking maybe I should turn off the video and then open it again.
No, I think it's fine.
No, it's not the good effect that as let me see. Yeah, but I really want to show this part. Just a second. Okay, so Chris, you can let the campers keep talking.
Okay.
And I will open the video again.
Okay, campers, do you have any questions for Mr. Brian and the farm?
About the bees.
Do you want to ask them about how do they make sure their bees stay healthy?
Okay.
You can ask them that. So Mr. Brian, how do you make sure your bees stay healthy?
The most important thing is to give them enough space to let the queen multiply and lay as many eggs as possible. I will try to give you a quick description of what goes on. We call bees a colony. They're called a colony because that's basically what they've called them for centuries. There's 3 types of bees. One is a queen bee, which lays the eggs. There are worker bees that tend the queen, and then there are drones. The drones are there to actually help the other queen to make a new queen if the hive gets overpopulated. So they only have one purpose, which is not much. The worker bee is most important. A queen bee can lay from up to 1 egg to 2,000 eggs a day. An average bee colony exists of 10,000 to 60,000 bees in it. So do you have any other questions?
Actually, I think I will insert this question for Mr. Brian because I heard actually Mr. Brian did not like bees and even a little scared of the bees. But what makes you become a beekeeper?
Well, when I was young, I was very afraid of bees. And even the first time I got a hive, I was still afraid more than I am today. They're temperamental, you know. Everybody has good day and bad day, you know. So there's best time to go into hive is like in the middle of the day. So try to enter the hive in the mornings and stuff. Most of the bees are still inside. They're not out foraging for food. So it's not really a good time to open a hive. Middle of the day is the best time to open a hive because they are in and out of the hive more. But we have been quite successful this year with the amount of bees that are in our colonies. And we look forward to gathering quite a bit of honey this fall.
Okay, let's try.
He like come to the beekeeper because help the mother nature first. And so that's what we get the food from. If without the food in the world, we be hungry, anybody hungry because they pollinate any fruit, trees, beans, anything in the garden. So we got the food.
Yes, if without the honeybee, Einstein theory is that we would only last 4 years in existence without honeybees' pollination process.
Wow.
That's very good.
Definitely
Story.
not.
Yeah, let's try this video now. Hope it works better.
No, honeybees are killing other pollinators.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
They have more of an advantage because
Let's see.
beekeepers make homes of for surviving.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Huh. Yes, just bear with me about the technology problems. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I'm not sure why I turned off the. Okay, so I will share my screen again. Okay, make sure I choose both of them. Yes. Yes. Just a second. Okay, let's try this again. Do you think you can see this like a small screen will be better?
Full screen.
Yeah, full screen.
Full screen is better? Okay. Let's try. Okay, hope it's better.
Okay, these are the bees boxes. They stayed these all year. They have to fill these 2 boxes with honey in order to make it through the winter. Okay, this is their food source. And then when you put those smaller boxes, like on that hive behind her, if she can get a picture of that, those are the boxes that we get our honey from, because they've already filled their 2 bottom boxes with honey. So now we go for our food. Okay. And they stick these frames together with a substance called populi, and it's very sticky. So this is what we call brood, right? Brood is a comb that's turned dark brown and is used to having eggs laid in it, okay? So this hive is not, usually they will take this frame and the in frame they will fill with honey in the top box. But they're not doing that at the moment because she didn't raise enough bees yet. This is the smallest hive we have. So my source today is to pull these out, see if I can find if she's gone up into the top and started laying eggs. And this board seems more promising. Okay, you can see on the top they've capped honey on the top, and they're starting to arch the frame like they're supposed to, but still no capped larvae. This board, usually in the center of the hive, is where she'll start laying. Okay, see all the capped little cone here, and then you see the white. Can you get a picture of the white larvae inside the hole? Well, the larvae is what they're the worker bees. These are worker bees.
How many bees in the, how many kinds bee in the box?
There's 3 kinds: the queen, the drone, and the worker bees. The drones don't do much.
So they're just like a family to work all together?
They're always working. They're like a family. Always. That's one thing you don't have to worry about, is they're not lazy like us. They're always working. So she's moved up.
So
the lighter color, the caps on the brood, the sooner she's laid it. The darker ones over here, she laid later than these that are light colored. So they take about 18 days from when she lays them to when they hatch. But I still haven't seen a real good board. There's one that's better. She's laid more eggs on this board than she's laid. So she's moving around the hive. That's the last board, so they're all in the center. So in order to really find...
how do you know the different queen and regular bees?
The queen is bigger, okay? And she's hard to spot, but her tail is longer. she's just an overall bigger bee. And lots of times you'll find them because the rest of the bee are all around her. But they're hard to find. You know that. We've looked for queens before. This one was hard to find, but I found it. This is when I'd like more smoke. We don't have more smoke. For some reason, they like to go after my hands. Usually once one stings you, it puts a pheromone in your body, and then they want to come after the same spot where they stung you in other bees. It like attracts them to the spot where they stung you.
So the smoker
will drive them down, and then when we crack this box here, and you can see how glued together they are. Metal screen is what we call a queen extruder, okay? What it does is it allows the worker bees to get up into the top box to put honey in, but it doesn't allow the queen to come through these holes because she's too big. Okay, so if you don't have this on, then you'll have eggs and larvae in the top box, and you won't have honey like you're supposed to have. So we put the extruder on, which also helps ventilate the hive, because it makes this more like an attic. And we have holes drilled in each box. We have a big opening at the bottom down here, and then we have a hole drilled here, and a hole drilled here, and a hole drilled in the super to try to give them as much ventilation as possible. And we call it a fire escape. So they're like, you don't feel as threatened. Like when I just pulled this off, they have more places to come and go, so they're not like real like trapped to only one entrance, So it kind of pacifies them. And in the wintertime, it helps keep them from getting too much condensation in the hive. I just leave them open because they put off 90 degrees in the winter and fall of the hive. And what happens is if there's not enough ventilation, in the winters we've been having, it's part of the problem I've had bees dying all the time, is because we don't have winter. We have 50 degrees, then we have 30 degrees. We don't have months like we used to of solid one temperature. And so they can't get used to if they're supposed to be out flying around, because at 50 degrees they'll go out and fly around. Then it'll start to get cool, they'll tighten the pump, and they die, before they make it back to the hive. And it's just in their nature. Workers are the ones that do everything. That's why they call them worker bees,
And the queen just lay an egg and make the family bigger.
The queen is in charge of producing enough worker bees to keep the hive sustained and keep going. And they hatch out if she's laying properly. Like every 18 days you'll see a lot of bees fly around the hive, and then they slow down and they start to go back into the hive because they disturb everything, because there's all of a sudden way more bees than there was. All the bees in there, no, there's drones in there. You just gotta find them.
I mean, like the one in the top here is a worker.
These
right?
are all workers.
Okay.
If I went to pull this off, then we'd have excitement.
So what the worker do?
What do the workers do? The workers are the ones that they bring pollen into a board that's in the hive, and they deposit the pollen in this one board, and then they also bring in a nectar, and they create the wax to make the cones, and then the queen lays her eggs, and they cap the egg, and they tend to the queen. So she continually is laying eggs the whole time. So I know in this hive, by just looking down inside of it, that there's plenty of bees in this hive to where they will come up like in the next week and start filling these. And that's why you want to get these on, is because they get to the point where there's too many bees, then they'll swarm us because they're overcrowded. So even though there's no honey being made in the evenings and during the day when it's hot, they'll move up into this box because they need the space, you know.
Okay, so now I know the worker is going to collect the honey, and what's the drone doing? And then you tell me the queen is laid on the bees.
The drones are like they're not very useful, to be honest with you.
They help fence the hive.
They will help defend the hive. There's all sorts of invaders in the fall that want to get the honey out of the boxes.
Just like the family,
you know.
Just like the family have
wasps that come around your pop can and, you know, around your apples and stuff like that. The yellow jacket wasp, they really like beehives, so they will try to get into the hive and kill the queen so they can eat, you know, as much honey as possible. And they also eat the wax comb, so they destroy the hive. So we make a.
So how important bee from us?
For us, well, they say if we didn't have honeybees, that we wouldn't have things that they pollinate, like almond crops, which is a big business in California, vineyards, you know, our garden, many sources of food. We wouldn't last more than 3 months, okay, without bees, as far as having fresh vegetable and things that they use to pollinate, fruits, you know, things like that. We'd only have like livestock, meat, you know, our vegetables, we would cut back, probably leaf vegetables, but like beans, things like that, you know, that are growing in the garden, they pollinate those beans. So like every year we have way more bees than most people have because we have lots of bees, you know, to pollinate what we have.
这是那个剩下的一块一块那个蜂蜜吧，是蜂蜜的，就是从这里来的，一块块那个蜜蜂把它填满了，上面就弄了一层东西，然后它不会直接流出来的。我们是用一个那个用电的刀，先把上面那个表面上把它割开了，然后呢，蜂蜜才可以流出来的。不然的话，你就这样放在这里，它也不会流出来。如果温度不是非常高的话，它自己那个蜜蜂很奇怪的，它自己把这个板弄了一个好像那个盖子一样，把它盖好了。然后呢，我们就这样子把它那个打开。
Okay, this is our beekeeper's part. Any questions about our beekeeper?
Yes, I saw all girls like getting flowers and roses.
Any questions? Don't see any hands. I think there's a lot of information in that video.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I learned a lot about bees. I didn't know that yellow jacket wasps also eat the honeycombs. I had no idea.
Okay, actually, I have a question for Mr. Brian. How many bees in one beehive?
In a healthy hive, like at this time of year, some of our hives have like close to 60,000 bees in them. The smaller ones that we had problems with losing queens and stuff like that have between 10 to 30,000. On the average of our hives, I would say most of them have between 40 to 50,000 bees in them right now. And they're all doing very well. Since you shot those videos they very much more, the population is increased much more.
Wow.
So they're
that's
getting,
amazing.
they're doing very well harvesting nectar to create the honey that, you know, they're making right now. And I think that we'll have a good harvest this year.
Hmm. Another question is, I think I hear you mentioned that without bee, we cannot even live for 3 months. How to explain
I'm
that?
sorry, that was incorrect information. It is.
Okay, sorry.
It's up to 4 years is what they estimate. Einstein's theory is that without bees, it would be between 3 to 4 years. But the fact is, with the changing climates and the global warming and things like this, they've been doing some research, and I've been researching some things about trying to find like the most isolated parts of the world, and they're trying to raise bees there to see if pesticides show up in the bees. And they have found that even in the most isolated parts of the world, that there's pesticides that are still showing up in the bees, and the pesticides are what is killing a lot of our bee population is poisons that we use to you know, keep pests off our crops and stuff like that in large farms.
Wow, thank you for the information. So I think we will keep watching. Next, I would like to combine the fishing, vineyard, and the garden together. Okay, let's keep watching. This is one smaller bass, right? The fish kind is bass. This bigger one. This kind of grape are Concord, which is very famous for make wine.
这是我2大桶今年收的那个葡萄，现在在酿葡萄酒，在那个发酵过程中，你可以看到，这一桶啊，就已经那个葡萄水跟那个葡萄渣已经分离出来了，因为这桶早2天弄的，这桶现在才慢慢开始，所以啦，这桶发酵比较厉害的话，它现在上面有一个那个东西，那个把那个气放出去的，不然的话呢，如果用那个玻璃瓶的话，没有出气孔的话会爆炸的。这个呢就会慢一点，你会久不久就听到这样子一声，然后可能明天呢就跟那另外也是一样的。我今年是起码有收了150磅那葡萄，后面呢还有一点点我没有收了，我朋友来也收了那个10磅走了，后面可能收起来还有那个20磅。上次大家都问到什么叫那个鸭帽，那个葡萄发酵过程中啊，可能就是48小时的话就开始慢慢发酵，就越来越厉害，就总个过程呢可能就大概7天左右的。我先把它打开。这样子，你看，现在那个葡萄水跟那个葡萄渣2个分离出来了，因为它发酵了，它就冒上来，所以我们要把它那个压回去，所以就是叫压冒。刚刚开始的时候那几天呢，可能要压得多一点。可能早晚一次，到后面呢你就不用了，后面就1天1次就够了。 这叫鸭帽，上次有的朋友问过。然后大概那个7天左右了，我就把它们分离出来，那个渣跟那个水就过滤，把它分出来，然后把那个水再放回那个玻璃瓶里面，再发酵，大概3个月吧。然后我再过滤，然后又把它放回瓶里面，再发酵几个月，然后再过滤。总共了那个酒了，大概1年以上吧，半年都可以了，就可以喝了。一般我就比较弄得久一点，然后我再装瓶以后再放久一点，然后喝的比较。
These are the corns.
Pepper, you can eat the leaf too. It's like you make it, like little soup and put some meat on. And I don't know, they say good for something else. I forgot what they are. So all different kinds of pepper. I think that's green pepper, that's cherry pepper here. They got that long already here. What would be the
bees working.
Yeah. So that's winter melon.
So very soon you are going to have another winter melon there.
Yeah, I'll be soon over there. I only let them go like maybe 2 or 3 there, and maybe after they get the big, and I don't care anymore, and then let them go maybe a couple more. But the one in the last, and and they get smaller and not like very perfect because they eat all the food. And I used to grow winter melon, and that's called the side branch. And I would take them all out.
Okay.
Because they eat all the food, and I would like every day I come here
competing for the nutrition. Right?
Yeah, and then the melon getting bigger.
Okay.
So after they get like what I say, after they get 2 or 3 of them in the beginning, so I just don't care as much in the fall because I get what I get, and then they can get extra.
Do you eat these? People said that you can
eat it.
Really? Yeah. Well, how do you eat it?
Well, you can do stir-fried garlic and olive oil.
Okay.
Or you can do like stir-fry. Put the garlic and olive oil first. And you put a little bit of water, and after water boil, and you can put that inside and cook a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the taste?
It tastes like a little bit crunchy and crispy and sweet. Yeah. One here.
Got one here already.
So,
how long to harvest winter melon?
There's another one.
There's another one.
See, that's like you can tell something, all the squash and anything they love something. They got male flower. That's a male flower. That's a female flower. They get a melon before they get flower.
Okay, keep this in mind. What's this? Keep gas at the end. They are Japanese squash.
你看我这个芦笋，一天就长得非常高，今天的就可以吃了。我觉得种这个芦笋非常合算，你种一次，每年有的吃，然后这个芦笋就非常健康，非常好吃。
这是花笋，叶子可以炒来吃。那个
Fresh of the garden， 就把这个Chinese lettuce 采下来，就会成为一道健康美味的一道料理。好。
Let's see some broccoli. What do you think?
Okay, broccoli sounds good.
Beef with what? Beef with broccoli?
Yeah.
Let's have beef with broccoli with black beans and
Okay, Chris,
hot peppers.
I would like to stop here. I will open the video again. So try to ask the campers some questions.
Why not?
Okay,
Alright,
it's
campers.
not a good one. Okay.
Do you have any questions so far from Mr. Brian about? So we didn't really talk about the vineyard part. I'm sure all of you know about wine, right? Campers, you're all wine experts. So, because we always talk about Curtis, Curtis lives right next to a vineyard. Do you have any questions for Mr. Brian? Anybody? Raise your hand, then I can call on you.
Okay, actually this part I think we can ask Mrs. Xueying Cai some questions. You know, there's a picture, it's very longer plant. I mentioned that you need to keep in mind and guess what that plant is.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know?
Does anyone know what that plant is?
The very tall plant.
Any guesses? Okay.
Like leeks or like a deal or like, what's your guess?
Campers, do you have a guess? Chloe, do you have a guess?
Corn.
You think it's corn? Is it corn? You think it's corn? Is it corn? Let's ask. Miss Raying, is it corn? What is the tall plant?
It's the asparagus.
Asparagus?
Yeah.
Believe it?
You know, a lot of people, they don't know because they always bought in the store, like a little plant. When after you know, dry, we don't want to pick them up anymore. They grow like a tree. So it's like, you know, when you buy a bamboo and you could look for the bamboo plant, it's so different. Same thing.
Wow. Did anyone know that asparagus can grow that big? Raise your hand if you know asparagus can grow that big, because my hand is definitely down.
I didn't know.
Asparagus can grow that big.
Yeah, it scared me. I said, what's that? When Mrs. Xueying mentioned it's asparagus, I said, no kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, let's try and start our.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And everyone see the fermentation, you know, of the wine. Why they put a kind of like a small cap on the top. when they make wine, why they have like a small, like a cap on the bottom, on the top of the bottom, the bottle? Does anyone know why?
Campers, have you made wine before?
I don't think so. Let's keep watching. Hope this time is better. We can, okay.
Let's see some broccoli. What do you think?
Okay. Broccoli sounds good.
We eat beef with what? Beef with broccoli?
Yeah.
Let's have beef with broccoli with black beans and like hot peppers or something.
Okay, I want to cut the one, the one big.
The big one back here?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, right? You didn't see it in the end here. Let me cut them out.
Okay, you cut that one.
Broccoli.
See, there's all broccoli you grow in the garden upstairs. After that, so.
Oh wait, here's a big green pepper. Why don't we have a green pepper?
Oh yeah, we pick
Let's pick this one because this one's ready. Look at the size of that one.
Yeah, pick
That looks good.
Pick some pepper with broccoli today.
Pick-
So only one we got here.
Yeah,
Oh, we got another one.
Oh yeah, let's get that one too. That one's ready. That's good.
What about the pepper? We gotta eat it.
No, we gotta make salsa.
Okay, let's go pick some corns out. I think that one's ready. Look at that.
Chloe, it's corn.
That one?
Oh,
That
yeah.
one's ready.
Chloe, look, it's corn.
That's good here.
How about that one? I think that one's done here.
So fresh.
That one's ready.
Well, here. I'll put here.
It's nice to add the cage around it so the raccoons can't get to it this year.
Yeah. How many you pick? I got
I
four
just-
already.
I just
you
picked-
need one more for dinner?
Yeah, that's 6 here. You know me. I'll eat 4. Yeah, the
Some
corn
corn
looks
on
good.
dinner,
This,
too.
this one's done. You can tell because
How do you know it's done?
well, because it pulls away from the stalk.
Oh.
So you know it's done when it pulls away from the stalk. So you know that it is ready.
Okay.
And you can tell by the size of the basin.
How about that one? Is that one done?
We got a lot of corn.
Pepper. We got
Now look at all the peas.
Tomorrow,
We gotta eat peas tomorrow.
Tomorrow dinner. Let's go home. Let's say eat bitter melon. So I thought I
You
got
can eat better than
yeah I have an eggplant noodle that's really good too.
that was good after my own BLT this morning. My own tomato. My first tomatoes.
That's the broccoli, beef, and the pepper we're cooking today. And I make a spicy sauce today. So it's almost done. And I start from make my rocks hot, put the garlic on. I have own pepper from my garden I make from last year. And then I put the beef on the stir fry and cook a little bit. I add a bit of cornstarch in the end. Look at that, a yummy meal.
Yeah, look at that yummy meal. She's right about that. My mouth is watering. I know I'm gonna eat till I'm really full. Then we got sweet corn over here that we picked from the garden today, and it's called pearly white. It's a special kind of corn. It's very sweet. It goes in the bottom of the mouth.
Just from the
Listen to
garden.
that.
It's a lot of food here.
Yeah. Not bad company. I guess we're not starving during the COVID virus. As long as you have a garden, you eat well. It's a lot of work.
But I like it. I like growing in my garden.
Yeah, she likes to grow stuff.
I like lots of plant growing, and then you get your benefit in the end.
Yeah, we're gonna eat like probably snow peas tomorrow. We got some snow peas ready, so we'll probably have snow peas and something tomorrow. More corn
Looks
too,
good.
because corn's in. So we're gonna
Try
probably
some.
have corn every day for a little bit here. We might freeze a bunch. We don't know yet. How is it? Let me have some.
Yummy.
Oh man. Oh man. That's delicious.
This is the corn with boiling from the own garden today. I think it's almost done. What do you think?
Well, that looks pretty much done. So is the beef. So, and after tasting it, I think I'm ready. I mean, I know I want some butter to put on that corn. Tonight we are having our own lettuce from the garden, cucumbers, and our own chicken. And we're celebrating with our own wine, our daughter's graduation. Cheers.
Okay, these are our highlights I would like to show you today. Mr. Brian and Mrs. Xue they not only built the farm and the garden, they also built their house. I would like to take you to a whole view of the dream house that they built. It takes about like 8 years for them to finish their dream. Okay, let's take a whole look. What I share with you today is not only a beautiful garden, farm, and poetic rural life, but also an inspiring story about creating dreams, chasing dreams, and making dreams come true through hard work. I believe each of us has our own dream. Are you willing to make your dream come true under the inspiration of Mr. Brian and Mrs. Xue Ying? No matter how the result is, you will get a reward from your great effort. Thank you for visiting Xue Ying Garden today. Okay, this is our part 3 Farm to Table video show. Any questions so far?
All right, campers, any questions? Campers, any questions?
I think we can finish today on time, right?
Is anyone very impressed? I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed by their home and everything they're able to do.
I know. Everyone dream of this house and life, right? Yeah. Any questions about the chicken farm, beekeeper, fishing, vineyard, garden, vegetable gardens, and even the cooking demo?
Yeah.
Anyone is hungry like me?
Yeah. How many campers, raise your hand if you learned something today? Raise your hand if you learned something today. Counselors too, because I learned something today.
I think I did.
Yeah.
A lot.
I learned a lot. Can someone say what you learned? Stacy, can you tell us what you learned? Stacy, can you tell us what you learned? You're upside down, but Stacy, can you tell us what you learned? I think we can hear you. Try talking. Oh, no, I don't think we can hear her right now.
No?
Okay, that's fine.
Anyone take a few minutes to think about it. We have a little thing.
I learned that you can still babysit bees.
Oh.
That's good to hear.
Take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Very loving. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Adam, what are you going to share? What's something that you learned, Adam?
If you want your dreams to come true, work hard on it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow, that's great.
That's a little bit related to one of the Chinese stories you guys learned, right? Except the Chinese story you guys learned is don't do too many things. but make sure to focus on the goal.
But it's different.
Yeah.
Actually, we have more information to share you. So
we do.
We have a lot, but because of the time, right?
Yeah.
I try to squeeze in into our time frame. But anyway, I think in the near future, I can talk with Mr. Brian and Mrs. Xue Ying. Maybe we can play a field trip someday in the near future, right?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And okay, so at the end, I would like to do something. Remember last time Mrs. Shenling mentioned, the owner of the Tiger Garden. I think someone would like to see the tractors that they have, right? And I think we keep our promise. I would like to show you the tractors that the Tiger Farm have. Okay, so I will still do the whole screen. Okay, now this is the engine of their tractor, and also, okay, I will just play and finish it. this is their like a kind of like on the back the tractor, and also the, I think it's called funnel. You know, you just like plot the soil, plot the field, and then fill the new soil or even fertilizer to the ground. This is you know, task from the second week. I would like to show you and make this whole and full. Okay, so this is our presentation today. And again, I would like everyone to thank Mr. Brian and Mrs. Xue to give us this opportunity to visit their beautiful dream house.
Okay, so campers, I'm gonna let you all on.
I want to tell some kids, you know, now it's very tied to with a butterfly for right now. It's very fun. So you go outside around, you can see it's male weed. So the special kind of flower, the butterfly, they have an egg over there. You can take it home for how many days you can raise a beautiful butterfly and then help the Mother Nature. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Have you guys had a butterfly before?
Yeah. You know, see one in my picture, the beautiful one.
Oh yeah, we have one, I think. I'm not sure if I can find that. It's during the farm. Let me try to see. I think there's one.
There's several different kinds.
Let me see this
tiger
one.
swallowtail, which is the yellow one, Xenia, and there was the monarch that was on.
Yeah,
last year we had more monarch than this year, but this year we had more tiger swallows than last year. So,
let me just.
The bee helpers have more flowers than most people have. Just pollination.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Did you see the screen now?
No, I stopped your screen too.
You start.
I stopped because I thought we were done.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Let me just quick show. Okay, I will try the screen show very quick.
Because I have a friend, they have a kids because of COVID-19, they're not at home. So the raise of butterflies for the little kids is so much fun. I think not the one.
That's the tiger swallow.
Not the one. They in the one kind of plant is called milkweed. They like.
Oh, not that one. Okay.
No, there's a.
Not that one.
Okay, I think I can find that one and maybe send to our campers by Mr. Chris. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is our presentation today. Thanks again for Mr. Brian and Mrs. Xue. Everyone, would you like to show your appreciation? Maybe we give them a thumb up.
Everyone say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. To our farm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So welcome to our farm in the near future.
Yeah.
Yes, you must come out here and have fun.
Thank you.
Be back.
I'm jealous. I want to have something like that myself.
Everyone does.
I know.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. Yeah. This is we didn't like the hard part, right? Yeah. Okay, so thanks everyone again. I will hand over the time to Chris.
Okay, all right. Everyone say thank you once more. Say thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
we
do have our closing.
Thank you. 谢谢。
谢谢。
客气。
谢谢。
We have our
Thank you.
Day today. So when I see you guys in the afternoon, make sure you're wearing your camp shirts. It starts at 1 o'clock. We'll be playing games and spending your last time with your counselors, just having fun. And then from 1:30 to 2:30 will be our closing ceremony, which will be a little bit different. So just so you know, youth group, I do need to get a video of your singing the mouse song. That's pretty much maybe all that I'm missing right now, but I think we'll be good from there. So counselors, thank you for your hard work putting together that slideshow for everyone. So I'm really excited to show that this afternoon. And now I think Adam has a quick question before we leave. Adam, what's your question?
If the people did not sign up for the afternoon, do we have to go to it for 1 o'clock?
Oh, you don't have to go, but you are invited, Adam. You can come. You don't have to go, but you can come if you would like to. Okay?
I'll not come.
Okay. Then everyone say bye to Adam. Bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam.
Okay.
Bye, Adam.
Yeah, and then
Bye,
I think we have other people who only come in the morning, but I don't remember.
Bye, Adam.
Bye. Okay, so everybody, before we end our morning, let's put our hands in. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
1、2、3 ACA 美华。
All right, I'm going to end the meeting for everyone. So bye, thank you, and see you this afternoon, or see you next year if you're Adam.
Bye, guys.
Bye, bye.